I have a feeling that there is a desire in politics for less controlled answers, more straightforward answers that people can then engage with and argue back about. I mean, I'm very flattered that there are protesters outside. That's great, because they want to engage in political debate. And that's really important, because I think my arguments are good arguments, and if I can engage in debate, I might be able to persuade people that conservatism is worth supporting.
Okay, well, we'll see if we can hold you to that answering questions as we proceed through for the next hour and a bit. Let's talk about the protest outside, because you are simultaneously maybe the most popular speaker we've invited to come along in the series since we've been running it for a year and a bit. But you're also the only one that's attracted a protest. So if I read to you the leaflet that was circulated from the Socialist Worker Student Society, you are apparently on the most reactionary wing of the Tory party. You're against abortion even in case of rape. You've been a staunch opponent of gay marriage. You're against the rights of EU nationals to stay. You voted against laws to promote equality and human rights, and you're a warmonger who voted against investigations into the Iraq war. It goes on. To be fair, it goes on quite a lot. I'll paraphrase. But this is our campus, it says, and we shouldn't be inviting politicians who are against the welfare and freedom of our diverse student and staff body. You're not welcome at Queen Mary as a pro-LGBT, pro-choice and anti-racist campus. And then there's a picture of you in a top hat. Do you recognise, when you say that you sometimes struggle to see people as others see you, do you recognise yourself in that description?
Well, I'm sorry I didn't wear a top hat. I didn't realise it was compulsory. Had I done so, I'd obviously brought one along. Some things they say are simply wrong. That when you come to EU citizens, I said during the referendum campaign that I thought we should say, regardless of whether, what point we left, that anyone who was here legally should be welcome. And I actually think this is really important because, to my mind, people who have left their home and left their family, moved hundreds of miles to a country where they don't speak the language, to work hard and contribute to our society, and did so lawfully under laws we had passed, should be admired and respected, not treated as if they're not welcome. So European member state citizens who've come to the UK, we should admire and value and protect all their rights. So on that, it's simply wrong. On the inquiry into the Iraq war, there was one vote in Parliament when I was there, whilst the Chilcot inquiry was already going on. It's on theyworkforyou.com, and there were lots of votes when Tony Blair and Gordon Brown were in charge, which Labour routinely voted against. I was all in favour of an inquiry into the Iraq war. I'm not a warmonger. I've had grave doubts about what the government decided to do in Libya and in Syria. And so I think it's just, some of it's just mere abuse. But do I believe in the sanctity of life? Do I believe that life begins at the point of conception? Yes, very strongly. I do believe that. I think that is when a person is created. And that if you believe life begins at that point, then can you really say it's reasonable to take it? I don't believe in capital punishment either, for exactly the same reason. I don't think it's right for the state to take life.
We will make America great again.